Now I'm going to talk about one very important concept. Of course, all the concepts are important. That's why it's one of the famous programming language in Python in the world. So today we are going to talk about scope of a variable. And what is the scope of the variable? You know that if you have a certain scope, you are going to be good in that scope. You are not going to be good out of that scope. For example, I'm a computer scientist, so I may be better in one of the field in computer science, let's say Python or Django. So that is my scope, and outside that scope I'm not accessible. I am not good at. So in Python we also have scopes for variable. What do I mean by that? Let's go to the screen and check it out. For example, let's say I have a variable called greeting. Okay, greetings. I have a variable called greeting, and its value is hi, hello, how are you, hello, how are you. So this is a greeting basically. And now what is its scope? So it is globally accessible. It is part of all the code that we will write in this particular project. So in this particular page, for example, lesson 12.py, wherever we call this greeting, we are going to get the value. For example, if I write this greeting and I run the code, you would find that it's going to print the value on the screen. See, how are you? Now this value is globally defined. So this is called a global variable, right? This is called what we call it global variable. Okay, variable. Okay, now let me show you one thing. I have a function called xyz, and it does nothing. When you call it, it basically prints whatever is defined in the above greetings. Okay, so now let me call that function xyz and call it and save it and run it. See, so this is the scope of xyz function, because this indentation says that whatever inside this scope is the scope of this function. So greetings is defined outside or declared outside of the function, of the scope of the function, but still it can be accessible inside the function. It means that the variable greeting is nothing but a global variable. You can access it wherever you want. Now I have a variable greeting. I have a variable greeting x inside the xy function, where I say I am inside the function, Okay, now what happens if I print this? I print the greeting x variable. Okay, let me call the function, and it printed this value or this variable or the value of that variable on the screen. Now what happens if I want to access or print the value that we have inside the function? Now I want to print this. See, it say you got a line, or you got something green under the variable saying that is not defined. Okay, so although it is defined in the program, but it is not defined in the global area. It is defined inside this function. Okay, so now if I run this, you would find that the name greeting x is not defined. Do you mean greeting? So it's quite intelligent. It is saying that, are you referring to this variable or this variable? Because if you're referring to this variable intentionally, it is not defined in the program, although we have defined this inside the program. So what it means that it is a local variable. It is a local variable, and it is accessible only in this block of code. Example, let's see, if I comment this and I call the function xyz, you would find out that this function of greeting x will be printed out on the screen as we saw in the start of the program. So you understood two concepts here. The first concept is the scope of the variable, and the second concept is the concept is the accessibility of the variables that we define in any programming language. So all the globally defined variables that we define in the global area of the page or of the program or of the code is accessible everywhere in the Python code, everywhere. But if we define something inside a block of a code, for example in a function, that particular variable or that particular declaration is not accessible outside of the function because it is only its scope is only local to the function. So you need to understand, because whenever we want to keep something global, we want every part of the program to access that value. So whenever we want something inside a scope, inside a function, we say that okay, this is a local variable, it is not going to be accessible outside to the outside world, it is only accepted in the function. So that's the difference between global and local variables in Python. So one more concept that I want to share in this video is the nested functions in Python. You can define one function within a function within a function and so on and so forth. How can we do that? Let's go and see. So if I have a function, let's say function 1, which says that it says nothing but greets, print hello, and then I have code func2, let's say, and func2 is nothing but a function. Func2 is nothing but a function. It says that let me define it outside. So def func2 func2, it is also going to greet. So func2 is going to say print hello, I am function 2. Now if I run function 1 and if I code function 1 and save it and run it, let's see what we are going to get. Sorry, Python lesson 15. See what happened? We called this function, it went there, we got inside and print that function, it says hello, and then it saw this function and it went there, and inside that function you saw that function. So this is what we call function inside a function. You can also define the function inside the function, and you can also call that function inside the function. So this is what we call function inside a function. So in real-time projects or in real-life projects, what you need is you need to define multiple functions inside a function to do one thing or more thing. So it is making it more and more easy because you define once and you utilize it more and more in the run. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.